What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. In today's video, I'm going to be making a chef's knife. Why am I making a chef's knife? Because I want to get into the feel of making a really good chef's knife. So I'm going to be making a couple chef's knives here and there throughout the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to be experimenting. First, I'm going to do a stock removal, and then I'm going to try forging one out. And just getting the feel of what makes a really good chef's knife, because I would really like to make really nice chef's knives. So let's get started. And here I got a stick of ADCRV2. I like using ADCRV2. It's a very good steel and it's one of my go-tos. Alright guys, so here's our rough grind of the knife. It rocks very well for a traditional chef's knife. A lot of people like to, little rocket motion. So it's pretty good, smooth transition. And I like to knock off this little back corner because some people will cut themselves on that little sharp point that always ends up whenever you grind your bevels in. And overall, it's a nice comfortable handle. I didn't want to make it too thick. It feels just right. And even so, most people are going to work their knives like this. Nobody's going to really hold them like this. You're not going to be chopping. You're going to be doing nice, smooth gliding cuts. Next up, I'm going to drill our holes and get ready for heat treat. Alright guys, so I did a whole bunch of extra holes just to line up the piece a lot. I'm going to go on and heat treat, but prior to heat treating, I'm going to be using these scales for my knife. So I'm going to go on ahead and mark it out, that way I can start working on it. Alright guys, so we're at a temper. The knife looks good. It's pretty straight, a little minor warping here and there, but nothing can't fix on the grinder. And overall looks pretty nice. Got the handle material there, haven't cut it yet, but we'll get to that soon. For now, we're going to straighten out the knife and start grinding in our bevels. Alright guys, so the knife has been grinded pretty much. It's ready for hand sand. But before I get into hand sanding it, I'm going to start getting the handle ready. Alright guys, so this wood's gonna look pretty nice. I've got this right here up to 1,000 grit roughed in. I'm gonna pass it by the buffer. I'm gonna put it on the handle. I'm not gonna glue it down. I'm just gonna have it hold mechanically, and I'm gonna rough it into the shape of the knife. That way I can just hand sand it, get it nice and ready. So whenever the knife is ready, I just pop them on and glue them on. Alright guys, so I made a mistake. As you can see right here, I ground the wrong side of the handle when I took it off, and yeah, that's a big mistake. This sucks. So now I gotta shorten the handle, and I gotta do something different. And it was just right, and that was it. I just had to grind this guy up to that line, and then start hand sanding the handle. And I had to go and fuck it up. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna recover this. The handle feels great. It feels amazing. But I had a brain fart, and I just did the wrong side, and it was too late by the time I realized. Let's see what I can come up with. Alright guys, so I got these pieces of black paper micarta. I chopped the piece off the front, and I'm going to use this as a small accent piece. And that should hopefully cover what I need. Actually, I think they go like this. But yeah, that should cover what I need, so hopefully it looks good. Well, it's not as pretty as it was before, but I think it'll do. Very, very comfortable though. Alright guys, so this is where the knife is so far. I'm going to go on ahead and hand sand the handle while it's on the knife. Try to keep it on there. Maybe I'll put a little dab of glue or something, just to get everything hand sanded nice and close. Or actually, you know what, I'm going to hand sand the blade first. That way it's at its final dimensions, and then I'll go on ahead and hand sand it. Now on to hand sanding the handle. Alright guys, so here I put a little bit of tape on the handle, both on the wood and on the knife. And I'm just gonna put it together, put in my guide pins. I'm only gonna put two, I'm not gonna put the middle one because that's where I'm gonna be putting my glue. I'll put a little dab of super glue on there to hold it in place. And probably should spray some. This is activator for the super glue. Spray a little bit on there. And that should hold just right. Next, dab super glue on this guy. Same thing. some activator. Find the guiding pins. Hold it together. It's not perfect because it's adding a little bit extra thickness on the tape, but that's not an issue. And I'm gonna just go on ahead and sand it while it's on the knife. That way I get a real nice good fit. Then I'll take it off and I'll make sure everything fits good before I put this guy into acid etch. That way our handle is perfectly ready. And I got little spots in here where it has some holes from when the resin was poured, I guess. So I'm gonna go on ahead and fill those up with some glue as well and some activator so everything can get sanded nice, soft, and level. And when I'm done sanding, these should just pop right off. Alright guys, so we're out of the acid. The knife is looking pretty good. It has a very, very rough look to it, and that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna actually try to do a stone wash. Is what this guy is for right here. But as you can see, this guy does not fit in there. So we're gonna have to modify that and make something bigger. And now we just spin. So we got a bit of a stone wash on there. I'm not sure if you can tell, but because of the grit of the hand sand I did, which was about 400, can't really tell it very well. I think I need some more aggressive medium. Either that or I etched this way too long. But let's see what it looks like with the handle on. Alright guys, so it's with the handle on. It's not glued on, it's just on there. I like the look of it. Just think I need some harder abrasive and probably hand sand finder, but it is what it is. I like it, and that's what matters to me. And probably not itches as long. I kind of forgot about it and was playing a game of chess on my phone and forgot about it for like 20 minutes. So it definitely etched way longer than it should have, but I like it. Alright guys, so the knife is done. All that's left to do is to put an edge on it and go on ahead and wax it up. Nice and sharp. I'm ready for any kitchen. Alright guys, so the knife is done. It is sharp. I'll have some pictures of it at the very end for you guys to see. And if you want to pick up this knife, it will be available at my website. So check that out in the description down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.